Hey there, folks. My name is Kurn, and today I'm playing some Factorio. Um, I generally don't play this a ton. I usually play it in really intense bursts for like a couple weeks or like a month at a time, and then I play nothing for like a year, and then I come back to it. Um, but I've been playing this pretty consistently since like Christmas, so I thought, why not upload some stuff. This is going to be some raw video. I'm not going to spend any time editing it because, frankly, who has the time or energy to do such things? So this is going to be pretty raw, and I hope you'll forgive me for that. I'm not by any means a Factorio expert. I'm really just going to have some fun with this. I've recently spent like 70 and 80 hours on 2 different maps, and I've learned a lot. So we're gonna get started here. This is a rail world, by the way. Default settings, where patches of things are not common, but when we hit them, they're fairly rich and fairly large. And that is supposed to encourage you to build trains, which is great because I love trains. All right, let's start in here. Isn't that lovely? Let me actually make sure I have my mods on. Oh, to-do list. Perfect. Okay, yeah. That's basically all I really want because it's excellent. Sounds, you know what, we'll actually turn on the music a little bit because I can't really put things up. Can't really put on real music for lack of copyright or for fear of copyright. So a lot of times people will just leave this. I'm not one of those people. I will pick this up and just give myself a head start on things. So I got firearm magazines, I've got some iron plates here. That music is actually super loud, so we're going to turn that down a little bit. Yeah. It's still kind of loud. I think it'll do. Alright, just picking stuff up here. Okay, definitely gonna have to bring that even further down. I don't know, man. It's still loud to me. Anyway, so I've picked up all of the things. Yay. So this is my spawn point. Let's take a look. Like, one of the reasons I picked this is because, like, all of the things we're really gonna need right now are all here. There's oil up here, if I recall correctly. There's lots of iron and copper scattered around. Uranium, I think, is on the other side of a big lake over here. So that's gonna start us off. Of course, I cannot stand it being yellow or orange. So I am blue. Alright. I'm like trying to use the mouse to move. Alright. So... Oh, this is so painful. It's so painful. I've gone from having, like, logistics bots to literally nothing. We're gonna have to chop down a lot of trees, it looks like, in order to make full use of this, which is gonna be boring. Still, it's gives us some resources in the form of wood. It's not the best resource, but it's also not the worst. We're gonna try to make sure here that we can just make use of the majority of this. Even if we're not going to use it all right away, we will eventually need to use quite a great deal of all of this. I don't know that we're ever going to use like just tiny little patches like this with like 69 or 96 or 11 ore, but anyway. The one thing I have learned in the last few months here is that it's really important to make the most of your resources. So that's what we're gonna do. And that's why I'm not worried about collecting so much wood, because we can use that as a burnable resource. If you're new to Factorio, whoops, I don't want to mine. If you're new to Factorio, and you very well may be, because I don't think I've played it on my channel before. It is a game where you have crash landed on an alien planet, and there are, in fact, aliens who, let's put this kindly, don't like you. They probably hate you. But they just don't enjoy what you're doing to their poor little planet. And your goal is to go through a lot of stuff in order to build a rocket and go home. So that's the ultimate goal, is to launch a single rocket. But of course, like, this is what we have. We have 205 wood, 8 iron plates, a stone furnace, and 1 burner mining drill. That is literally all we have right now. So, you may see that it's a little bit difficult to build a rocket. In fact, in my other maps, I haven't even built a rocket yet, although I am able to on one of them. And it's just like, there's a lot of steps. We will be doing this for a very, very long time, which is one reason I'm not editing this at all, because it's just like, here, this is how I've done this. Also lazy. Alright. So we've sort of cleared this out. You'll notice that it gets dark, which is super annoying. No, I don't want to mine. Okay, but I think we've done that. Stuck in the trees. Okay, we're gonna make a path out of here. For the time being, wood is also really useful for boxes. I can craft like 100 boxes or something, which is useful. I don't want to, cut down all of the trees, because trees are really good against pollution. And pollution is one of those things that will draw enemy attention to us. So let's make a couple boxes. Burner inserter, I mean, probably. Can make pipes already. Okay, we need to get that coal, which is up here. Okay, we're gonna cut down some more trees. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna start with the coal, and then we'll worry about the stone, which is here. Then we'll worry about the iron and the copper. So by worry, I don't mean actually worry, I mean we will deal with. Oh look, it's a cliff. Crap. Okay. So this is coal. Coal is very useful in the early game. So we're gonna take out a burner mining drill, and we're gonna place it. Where's it? Okay, so we've got like 2,600 right here. So we're gonna try to put it down there. Expected resources 10k, 11k. Anything higher? No. Okay, so we'll put it around here. Now, it has no fuel. That's okay. It's also going to output into, I think that'll output to the box. I think I can just put some wood in there. Yeah. So now it's just going to be outputting, there we go, wood or coal into my wooden box. And you can see it's already smoking. That's because we're burning stuff. Now, I don't normally burn a lot of wood. Normally, I would just burn the coal. But that's what we're going to do for right now. We are also going to go... Okay, so I need a bunch more iron plates, basically. So we have a stone furnace. So we're going to come down here, back to the iron. Cut down a couple more trees. We're actually going to dig up some stuff by hand. Actually, this one is 15 here, so we'll just do that. So, ore needs to be smelted into plates. And you do that with what else? A furnace. So we're just gonna mine this little spot. Right. And we're gonna go up here. Gonna cut down some more trees. I kind of like this little spot here because it's near a bunch of things. The red things on the map, by the way, are bugs. The native inhabitants of the planet. I feel bad. I feel like a colonizer, but I'm not really trying to colonize. I'm just trying to get home. But we won't talk about that. Okay, so that has no fuel. And we're gonna output to that. I guess we should put burner inserter here. I'm gonna give that some... Whoops, I meant to put that there. And we will put 100 wood in there. And we will put 16 ore in there. So now, this is smelting. Oh my god, it's so slow. So, with more plates, I can build more stuff. So I now have 9 plates, and I can build transport belts, burner inserters. I want to build another burning mining drill. Oh, for that, I'm going to need some stone, too, because I need a stone furnace. So, let me run back over here and dig up some stone. There's 161 in this one spot. We won't get all of that. Also, it's loud, eh? Anyway, it's a fun game. From what I've been able to do, you could do this. I mean, it depends what your priority is. If you just want to have fun, then you can do, like, this could take a long time. If you just want to do things really efficiently, then you can probably do things in just several hours. Either way, it's a fun way to sort of get stuck into things. Alright, I'm going to go till I have 25 stone. That's an arbitrary number. Alright, here we go. Alright. I will now build 5 stone furnaces. And I will run back over here. How's that doing? That still has stuff. This is done smelting. Okay, so now I can build 2 more burner mining drills. I can also build a boiler. That's going to be useful. I'm also going to need an offshore pump in a minute. But for now, let's get some more of these burner mining drills going. Okay, so now we're going to feed... No, not feed. Now we're going to use one of these here. Where's a nice dense area? 7.9. It's probably the densest we'll find. Oh, 8. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to put a box here. It'd be handy if I could just do that. I'm going to put 100 wood in there, and it's just going to start mining. Now we're going to run down. Is it down? Yeah, it's down to the copper and do the same thing there. Ooh, 9K. 9.8. Yeah. Now, I should note this, none of this is like a great setup. You should not be doing what I'm doing later on in the game. Right now, we're just trying to get some bare bone resources. Sorry, I'm also drinking tea at the same time. Okay, so that's got 100 wood. This has still close to 100 wood. How's this doing? Should also do the same thing for stone. That is doing nicely. This has nothing to smelt. That's fine. We are gonna do this. Ah, that's what we want. Okay. So I'm setting up more furnaces because I will soon, hopefully, have more things to smelt. So the early game is, I swear to God, just running back and forth a lot. It's kind of dull. But it's fun to sort of plan out where everything's going. So I'm going to put this here. I'm going to cut down some more trees so I can get some fuel for the other furnaces. I mean, I could just use coal, I guess. I'm sure we have some. Yeah, we got like 100 or so. But it doesn't hurt to, like, let that build up a little bit. We will be using a lot of coal. Okay, so with that, so now I'm going to take like 50. Oh, no, okay, I have one. Good. Let's just try to grab some. Oh, 8.1. Okay, and we're gonna have that dumped out into a box. And we will put 50 coal in there. Alright. So things are going. What else do I need? I mean, I need more mining stuff. Okay, we'll come down here. We'll see how this is doing. Oh, that's pretty good, 30. We'll see how the copper is doing. Okay, 50 here. Alright, so we're gonna go back and we're gonna start smelting these things. When we get electricity and stuff, it gets fun. Because we don't have electricity at this point, which is perhaps not wonderful. Okay, so we're going to put the copper in there. We're going to put that in there. We're going to just give you the rest of that wood. We're going to make another one of these. So we can also smelt stone, which will give us bricks. We're not really needing bricks right now, but we will. Okay, so what else? Now we can build electronic circuits, because we've got copper, you see? We can also build science packs. Okay. Wonder if we shouldn't go kill some things. So we do have some ammo. Okay. So I've saved it in case I die hideously. But I really... That's a cliff. So many cliffs. But there are a couple of things here that I really want to kill. Oh, I don't know if I can kill that yet. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Well, if I die, we can just restart. That is... Oh my god. Oh, this is so bad. I'm gonna die. Ah! Wow, okay. So, we won't tackle them yet. That was embarrassing. Okay. We will have to, though, at some point. So now, really what we should be doing is building more of these. So we need more stone furnaces. One more, yeah. So now we can build a bunch of those. Output to that. I guess I should go get some coal. So, coal lasts longer than wood as a fuel. But it also is a lot harder to get. So, I'm gonna dump that there. I'm gonna dump that there. And I guess I'll let that keep going for now. Right, and here... Ooh, look at that. And they're now out of copper ore. Okay. So I'm going to go down and get more copper ore. It is a lot of running. These trees are starting to annoy me. We are starting to ramp things up here. That is the essence of Factorio. You just are always ramping things up. Let's see. Let's put that in there. Let's put... You can only put 50 at a time. So it's interesting that we're already like hitting that point. So what we can do is we can put... If I had another burner inserter... fuel. So, see the arrow? It's pointing into the furnace from the box. It's going to take the ore, put it in the furnace, which will then put it into this box when it's melted. Okay. What should we build now? Ooh, a radar. Well, I'm a fan of a radar. Oh, I don't have... You know what? No, stop. I don't have electricity yet, so let's hold off on that. We will need an offshore pump for electricity, so let's create that. And we will need a boiler, and we're gonna need 2 steam engines. We don't have 31. We need 2 more. There we go. So, why do I need 2 steam engines? It's because 1 boiler can support 2 steam engines. And I believe 1 offshore pump can handle 20 boilers? Anyway, there's a ratio somewhere. We're probably also going to want some actual pipes. So we're gonna start making some pipes and go down and pick up more things. So yeah, like while we're crafting things, we can run around and do stuff, which is useful. So some 30 odd, almost 40 per. And then down here, it's gonna be what? 50. Very nice. Should make more things, more of these for the copper. Also everything I'm doing right now is like 100% temporary. Like this is not gonna last long. Okay. Alright, pipes. So, let's go look at the water, shall we? For the love of Pete. Let's try and make path. Trying to get out of the friggin' forest. No, don't want to mine that. Although it's cool. Some of these big rocks, like this one, it says it'll give me like 22 stone, 22 stone, 22 stone. Some of them will also give you coal, which is kind of neat. So here's our water, which means that we kind of want our energy situation to be here-ish, so we don't have to use too many pipes. Let me get rid of some of these. So expected resources isn't always accurate. Like I got 20, not 22. And instead of 22 here, I'm gonna get 24. So it's not precise. All right, so we want an offshore pump. You see the arrow? That shows where the water is going. So I am going to go like this. And the boiler is gonna go like this. And the steam engines are gonna go like this. Should also make some small electric poles because you kind of need them. Actually, I should make a bunch. So at this point, yeah, we have very little that we can make. So what we're gonna do is, first of all, we're gonna manually load coal in there. Now you see how it's making steam. It's not doing anything because like we don't have anything that's demanding power right now. Oh no, not ghosts. Shoot. I'm bad with the keyboard shortcuts. If I just hold it down and move, then it should work. Okay, let's cut down some more trees. So this is going to eliminate our need for at least the burner inserters, because we're going to have power now. Trees. Okay. I should actually just put that on my bar at this point because we will be using it a lot. Okay, can I bring this up here? So in the later part of the game, you're not going to want to use up space like this on a patch, but we only have like one machine here, so like I'm not too concerned, but don't be surprised if all of this changes soon. Same for over here. And that's the last one we have. Okay, while we're crafting some of these, let's pick up and let's go pick up from the copper too. Now if we click here, we can see that we are making, or should be making 1.8 megawatts. Which is nice, but not a whole lot. But we won't need too much energy to start with. Okay, so let's have fuel. Here, have more wood. Okay. So we want to make some of these. So we're going to snag. Oh, that's a lot. Nice. Let's make 10 of these. If you right click on it, it makes 5 at a time. You'll notice it's a pain in the ass because it has to make the copper wire, it has to make the green circuit, and the iron gear wheels, and then it makes the inserter. So it's a bit of a pain, but we can now replace those. And yeah, see? We're making electricity, and we're not using very much of it yet. But then, at some point, we can move to electric mining drills. Sometime soon, I would imagine. But we also want to get radar going and science. Radar. So you see when I like zoom in from the map, I can see myself, but like it's only where I am basically. Like all of this, like you can't see what's going on with the bugs and stuff. And so like if I move out of this square, which moves with me, not from this view, but so if I move down here, like that square will have moved. So if I leave a radar behind, first it's gonna scan around, but it also will let me see what's going on here even when I'm not there, which is super useful. So let's see, I'm all the way down here. Let's go even further down. Let's go all the way down to copper. Okay, so I can still see what's going on here. And for a ways, too. Look, I can even see what's going on up there. And that is due entirely to the radar. Science is both the bane of my existence and one of the best things about Factorio. So what's going to happen is we're going to start a new research in a minute. And starting a new research will it'll see us. Let's copy this. So I actually have to put this stuff down manually, but it shows me where to put it. If I had bots, they would do it for me. I don't have bots yet. So that doesn't even have electricity, so let's put that there. Okay, so that's going to be that, that's going to be that, and that should do quite a lot for the furnace. Oh, you are out of fuel though, so let's go get 50 fuel, whoops, and we'll put you in there. Okay, and the rest is electric. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with science. This is the science tree. It's like crazy. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. And it all starts with this automation. And that will require 10 red science. And red science, all sciences are consumed by something called a lab. So we will start the research, but we're at 0%. And we will continue to be at 0% until we build a lab, which is this. Lots of things go into making a lab, and then we'll need to make 10 of these automation science packs. And I'll have to feed it in manually because we have no automation yet. But anyway, for a lab to work, you need electricity. So that's one of the prime things you want to get started on. Again, as I set this up, it's just a very basic setup. This is not how it should be in any way, shape, or form. And I'm going to need more materials to make my 10 thing. Okay, so I can now make 24. So I'll make 10 to start. Takes a few seconds to make. And it's a pain. So that's why one reason we want automation to work. Okay, in the meantime, that's good. We're going to want a bunch of electric mining drills. And we're going to soon get, it's not called the factory. It's called this thing. I'm blanking on the name. An automation thingy. In case you're unaware, it is currently 3:21 a.m. for me. So I'm allowed to be a little bit tired. Okay, so we are just about done. Okay, now we can just load that in manually, and it will give us automation. Assembling machine, that's what it's called. So we can have multiple labs and give them each 5, and that would like have the time, but we don't care that much. I mean, we care, but we don't super care. What's important for us right now is just getting the science done. You can see up there we're at like 30%, so it's going pretty quickly, which is great. In the meantime, let us run down and pick up more stuff. Oh look, that is out of fuel. And ooh, that's out of fuel too. Okay. Give me all your ore. That's the pain about early Factorio. You're always checking on things every, like, couple of minutes. Like, see, this has no fuel. Here, take some wood. And we'll take your 58 ore. But soon, we're going to have electric miners, so we're not going to have to worry too much about that. And we'll put more there and more there. I haven't started smelting stone yet. But I could start. All right, automation is finished. And after automation comes electronics. Now notice we now need 30 red sciences, which is called automation science packs. But we definitely need that because that leads to all the good things. Oh my god, so many good things come from electronics. So we will start the research. And see, we can now make a long-handed inserter. We can also now make assembling machines. There's a lot to do. So what we're going to start with here, I think, is just making our 30 automation science packs. And then once we've done that, we'll feed them in there, and then we'll start in on electric miners. Oh no, we're out of power. That's fine, that's fine. It just ran out of power, out of fuel. So the downside to boilers is that they require fuel. And like once we have transport belts going, then it'll be a lot easier because we'll just be able to manually bring it out here. But in the meantime, we kind of just want to fill it up. I don't have a box, and I'm still making things because I could just put a box with whatever coal in there. So we're barely using any of our power. We're using like 340 at max. And we have 1.8 megawatts. Fun fact, I was playing on the map I was playing on with my brother on. It's really his map, but I kind of took over, which is why I'm playing this. And he was like, what have you done to my map? Like, sorry. I ended up doing nuclear power, and I wanted to get 1.21 gigawatts because of Back to the Future, which, as we all know, they pronounced it gigawatts, and that just delights me. So I really wanted to be able to say, look at our power, we are now producing 1.21 gigawatts. But alas, I couldn't get quite that. I am a nerd, in case you were unaware. Like, hi, I'm Kurn. I'm a nerd. Alright, okay. This is going. We can just start loading the science in there. Get it started. We could make this faster by converting this from the stone that I want it to smelt into another, like, copper or iron. That might be a good idea. Or just build other furnaces. I mean, we have a whole bunch here, so why don't we do that? Go like that. Well, oh, I have no wood, so I'm gonna cut down some trees. So a wooden box is the smallest box you can have. So storage size 32, storage size 16. So like everything I'm making right now does not require a lot in the way of space. So we'll just do that, and that, and that. And you should probably get some coal. Here, have some coal. We will take half of it. Alright, so that's started, which is good. So we will now be getting sort of double the iron. Okay, and we want electric mining drills. Perfect. So how many of these suckers do we need? We want a lot. We cannot currently make a lot. Part of the issue is that they require electronic circuits and iron gear wheels. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make some transport belts, and I'm gonna make an assembling machine. Probably should have made the assembling machine first. So what we're gonna do, you'll notice that everything, like I'm making a lot of cogs manually. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make an assembly machine that gives us cogs, period. It's gonna be great. Then from there, we can work on things like copper wire, which I'm also having to make manually a lot. And then once we have that, we can maybe work on green circuits. Fun fact, green chips, as I call them, are a pain in the ass, and they always will be. Alright, so we are going to feed in from here and feed out there. I mean, I probably could have just... It's a pain to just do this. Because I don't have bots. And I miss my bots. Okay, so now if I put that in there, let's take some more. I won't put all of it, but I'll put like half. So it's like, is it 1-to-1? No, it's 2 plates to 1 gear wheel. So that's good to know. And then we wanted one for copper cable. I think that's 1 plate for 2 cables. Okay, let's run down and go get more stuff. Crap, that's out of fuel. This is why I use the to-do list here, because like you see these things and it's like, oh, when I have a chance, I'm gonna have to fix that. Except it's not always as easy as just like putting the fuel in. A lot of times it's a lot more complicated than that, and it's like, oh hey, you're gonna have to redo this thing entirely, and then you forget what you were originally doing. So that's why I have a to-do list. And bless the people who made that mod. Running. Alright. Coming back up. We're 68% done on electronics, which is nice. So we're gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna put half-ish in there. And the rest in here. You get that. Okay, I have the other machine here. So this is just basically gonna do the copper stuff. That is, yeah, one plate gives you 2 copper wires, which is great. I have to make another one of those. I have to make more boxes. All right. In terms of placement, I'm just being lazy. You have to make sure that they're in the, like that anything electric is in the blue offered by like the power pole. And if you click on it, then you can see how much electricity you're using and that sort of thing. Ooh, can I see from map mode? No, I can't. So I should put a radar here, because I would very much like to be able to see when I'm running low on fuel over there. So I'm gonna take some fuel. I have a box. I don't have an inserter. There we go. Okay, we're gonna run over. One thing you can do when you smelt stone is make bricks, but bricks also give you faster running speed. So that might be something I might do with the places I go often. Like over here. Oh, see, look. We are just in time. We are going to do a box here, and an inserter here, and a power pole here. Now, obviously, it's all out of power now. So I'm going to put a bit of fuel in there, and then I'm going to put the other here. So it's still going to keep loading it up, which is good. But we gave it enough power to get started, basically. All right, electronics is finished. Now where we go. So rather than look at the entire tree, we can look at this stuff here. This only requires red stuff. And then this is stuff that requires red, but we can't do that yet because we haven't researched a previous technology. So if we wanted, for example, a steel axe, we'd have to research steel. And, I mean, we could theoretically do that, but that's not super important to me yet. Instead, we are going to do... Logistics is nice. Instead, we're going to do military. It's not my preference, but I really want a machine gun so I can go kill those bugs. So, how... I didn't even look. It's only going to take 10 red science. So let us... We can't even make 10 red science. Okay, great. So we're going to run back. Surely we have the mats to make 10 red science. And while I'm here, I may as well pick up the copper and the iron. Very nice. Okay, so we only need 10, right? Ah, stop it. So I'm going to take 5 of the... Well, I'm going to take all of those. But... So it's making those. But I was making those cogs by hand. So let's stop making cogs by hand, shall we? Let's use these cogs. So we're now going to just go like that. And now you see it skips the cog because I already have it. I had 19, now I have 14 because it's using them to make this. So 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so we're working on military. We want electric miners. So for that, we need a bunch of iron gear wheels, which we have. We also need a bunch of electric circuits, which is 1 copper plate and a bunch of copper cable, which is why we're making a ton of copper cable. So let us make 25 of these. There we go. It goes pretty quick when you're not making all of the lesser materials for it. Oh, this is out of fuel. see they're growing. That's why we need a machine gun. And probably more ammo. 61% done. Right, we can make 6 of these. I want more, though. Each takes 3 circuits. 10 plate. Oh, it's the gear wheels, I think, that are stopping us. No. Oh, it's the iron plates. Okay, let us make 8. Our lives are about to get so much better. I cannot express. Oh, military's done too. Okay. So, what we're going to do is not research anything else yet. We're going to get the submachine gun. And more ammo. And see, now I have the submachine gun. And that's where my ammo is, but I want it to be here, and I've now switched to that. I'm going to save my game. And now we're going to go kill some bugs. I hope. If not, I just saved it. It's fine. It's good. It's fine. Alright. This should do a lot better than the stupid little thing I had before, the pistol. Don't kill me, mofos. Whoa! Oh, I hate these guys. No, don't kill me. Okay, okay, we're gonna take a sec. We're gonna take a sec. Hear that thumping? That's the heartbeat. We only have 7 ammo left. Notice the health. Maybe you should have made, you know, light armor. I've been killing these things for like weeks, and they are so annoying. I just, whoops. Oh, no, bad. I'm out of ammunition entirely. Okay, we're just gonna reload rather than die. Okay, that's humbling. Okay, but we have electric miners. So we are going to like that's not a ton, but whatever. Actually, pick that one up. Let me put these on my bars. And let's connect these. Alright, so they are now just gonna dump their stuff into a box. For now. We're also gonna pick up that old miner. And pick that up. Over here. Wow, that's a lot of stone. Here we'll also have 2. That's not a ton, but That's what I want. And we will also put that into a box in a moment. That's glorious. Okay. Oh, making the chips first. Green chips. The worst. Actually, that's not true. Blue chips are, by and large, the worst. Oh, we are out of power entirely. Okay, I got some coal. Can I make another radar? Yeah. Okay. So, wow. Out of the forest. So clearly we're out of fuel over on the boiler side. So we're going to come down here. We're going to also put a radar here. Yep. So, let's just put some in there. We'll put the rest of the coal in there. We will put the radar here. So now, when I go back over here, I will still be able to see what is going on over there. Okay, that's fine that you're out of power. So here, see? I can see, oh look, there's 107 in there. And that has like 5 fuel. Excellent. So, we are going to just pick that up and pick that up. We are going to put 2 of these down here. And I don't have enough. That's irritating. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to put this in a box too. That's not annoying at all. Okay. Okay, we're going to pick these up. Okay, and we're going to have 2 of these going. Again, like placement is just super temporary here. Because I just want to get something going. Also, I don't particularly want to use up all of this space, but... and then this... Okay. So why am I doing that? Everything is now in like a single box, which is great. And apart from my furnaces, I don't need coal for anything anymore. And my boiler, obviously. So, put that there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that gets the rest. I think we can start making brick now. I mean, we've been able to make brick, but we haven't. Because I've been lazy. Here, have some of that. So now we have 1 brick. Bricks are also good for walls, which will be useful. Now, we've just added a whole bunch of stuff to our electricity network, and look, we are already getting close to pushing that 1.8 megawatts. So on the next episode, we will be adding to our electric stuff. We'll also continue researching things. I suspect that we'll probably do logistics or walls next, although I like optics just because it makes the map brighter. Yeah. And so I guess we will call it here for now. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell if you'd like to be notified of the next episode when it comes out. All right, thanks so much for watching.